everyone and welcome back to Next Stage Designs with me, Sylvia. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful flower vest. So for today's vest, I will be using these two beautiful colors. I decided to go with this beautiful, like a purple grayish color. The name of the yarn is So Crafty Aran Yarn Nimbus color. And the green one is Jungle color. I found this in Aldi. And it is category 4 yarn or Aran yarn, but of course you can use any yarn you like or prefer, but just make sure you go category 4 yarn like me. So this is for the yarn. I will be using 5mm hook. You will need a yarn needle, a pair of scissors, stitch markers, a tape measure, and very handy the clips like this when we sew our vest together. If you don't have them, I'm 100% sure you can find some pegs. So we can use the pegs, and we will be using these because the pins won't stay in. So for our vest, we are going to create 2 long panels. And each panel will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these flower strips. For this vest, I use about 200 meters from each color. So we are going to work on the panels. So I have 1, 2, 3 purple and 2 green, but of course you can do the color combination the way you like or prefer. Maybe you only want your vest to be in one color. It's up to you. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in one panel, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 in my second panel, because the last panel we are going to complete while we sew our cardigan together. So I will show you that later on. But now I will show you how to create these beautiful flower strips. And then I will also show you how to attach them together. But I will show you that on the small swatch so you can see better on the camera, as these are very long and it would be really difficult to see. So first, I'm going to show you how to create it, then how to attach it together, and then we will finish this vest together. So first, we are going to start with a slip knot. Hold your yarn and like so, wrap it around your 2 fingers and create a cross. Go under this first one, on top of the second one, pull it down and twist your hook. Now, we are going to chain 2. Yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through. So we have chain of 2. Now we are going to work double crochet into this very first chain. To do so, we are going to yarn over like so, insert, yarn over, pull through 2. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops like so, and yarn over, pull through 2. So we have this chain of 2 and double crochet. So we will call this cluster of 2 double crochet. Now we are going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and we are going to work 2 double crochet together To do so, we are going to yarn over like so, and we will work from the side under these 2 loops here. Let me just show you. So you have this loop and this loop, and we will work from the side like so. To do 2 double crochet together, you are going to yarn over, insert from the side like so under these 2 vertical loops like so, yarn over, bring it up. You have 3 loops on your hook. Now you are going to yarn over and pull through only through these first 2 loops like so. Do not finish your double crochet, and you are going to yarn over, go into the same place from the side under these 2 loops, yarn over, bring it up. You will have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on your hook, and you are going to yarn over and pull through these first 2. So do not finish your double crochet again. Yarn over and pull through like so. So you have this chain here and 2 double crochet together. Now you are going to yarn over and pull through all these 3 loops like so. So what we did, we have chain of 2 and then we have 2 double crochet together. So we will call this cluster of 3. Okay, so we will understand it better. So this will be cluster of 2 and cluster of 3. And you are going to repeat this like so. So you will start with 2, then you will do 3. You will do 2, 3, 2, 3, and so on for the length you want. So let's chain 2 again, 1 and 2. And now you will have 3 loops. 1, 2, and 3. Every time you finish this cluster of 3, you will have 3 loops. So your next 2 double crochet cluster, you will work under these 3 loops. So next will be 2 double crochet cluster. You are going to yarn over, go from the side under these 3 loops like so. 1, 2, 3. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops on your hook. Now you are going to yarn over, pull through these first 3 like so, bring it up and finish your double crochet. So this one here. So yarn over and pull through these 2. Yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So when you do this cluster of 2 double crochet, you will complete your double crochet, this second one, as normal. So this is cluster of 2, cluster of 3, cluster of 2, and so on. So let's do it again. So chain 2, 1 and 2, and make sure you have always 2, 3, 2, 3, and so on. You will always start with 2, and you will always finish with 3 for any length. Okay, so we have done 2. Now we are going to chain 2, and again we need cluster of 3. So we will do 2 double crochet together under these 2 loops. So yarn over, insert from the side, yarn over, pull through these 2 loops, bring it up, yarn over, pull through 2. Do not finish your double crochet, and we are going to do it again. Yarn over, insert from the side, yarn over, pull through 2, bring it up, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops like so. So you have 2 double crochet together and this chain, Now you are going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Yarn over and pull through, like so. And again, we are going to chain 2 and work double crochet because the next one is cluster of 2. So we done cluster of 3. Next is cluster of 2. So we are going to work under 1, 2, 3 loops. These 3. Yarn over, like so. Pull through, bring it higher. Yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through 2 as your normal double crochet. And that's how you are going to repeat it for the length you need. So 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and so on. And remember, very important to check it once you have your length, and always start with 2 and always finish with 3. So to measure this vest, I have done this very short video to show you how do I measure my vest. So I go from knee all the way up to my shoulder and then all the way down. So I call it from knee to knee. And if you want, of course, you can make your vest shorter or longer. It's up to you. So please check this short video. Once you have the length you need, for my cardigan, I am quite short. I am only 158 centimeters tall. So for me, from knee to knee, I have done 84 of these clusters. So continue for the length you need. I will do small swatch for you to see better on the camera. And make sure you repeat 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. So I will show you one more time. Chain 2. Last one was cluster of 2. This chain and double crochet. Next one will be cluster of 3. Yarn over. So I will have chain and 2 double crochet together. Do not finish your double crochet and do one more. Chain 2 and do cluster of 2, chain of 2 and 1 more double crochet. Work under 3 loops from the side and finish your double crochet, and so on. I will do my small swatch and then I show you what to do next. So I have done my swatch, and please double check. So I have 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2 and 3. So you will always start with 2 and always finish with 3 for any length. Now we are ready to create our first side, and we will be working in these clusters of 2, and this will be our center of the flower. So this is the cluster of 2, then this is the cluster of 2, then this is the cluster of 2, and so on. So once you are done with the length you need, remember we always need to finish with this cluster of 3. Once you are at the end, we are going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like so. Now we will be working right here. As I said at the start, this cluster of 2 double crochet will be the center of our flower. Now into this space here, I will do 3 double crochet together. So to do so, you are going to yarn over, insert, bring it up, 3 loops like so, yarn over and pull through first 2. Do not finish your double crochet, and you are going to do so again. Yarn over and pull through first 2 loops. Do not finish your double crochet, and you are going to do so one more time. and again pull through only through these first 2 loops, like so. And this is your 3 double crochet together. Yarn over and pull through 1, 2, 3, 4 loops, like so. And now you can see we have this cluster and this chain of 5 between, and this is the first half of our flower. Next, you are going to skip this cluster of 3 double crochet, and we will be working again into this cluster of 2, which is the center of our next flower. Now you are not going to chain or anything, simply just going to work 3 double crochet together in this space right here. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, do not finish, yarn over, insert, pull through first 2, do not finish your double crochet, yarn over and finish it like so. Do not finish your double crochet. Now you are going to yarn over and pull through all the loops, like so. Now we are working in this second space here, which is the center of our flower or cluster of 2. Now we need to do 1 more petal in this center. So as you can see, we will always have petal, chain of 5 and petal. Then we will skip this. Then we will work into the next cluster of 2 because it's the center of our flower. And again, we will do 2 petals with the chain of 5 between. So we have 1 petal in this center. We need to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we need to do 1 more petal in this space. And we already know how to do the petal. Petal is 3 double crochet together. Do not finish. And the last one. So we have 3 double crochet together to create our petal. Yarn over and pull through all the loops, like so. And now you can already see we have first half of our flower, and here the second flower, first half as well. And here will be second half on the other side. And again, we are going to skip this because this is the petal. And we are going to find the next cluster of 2 because that's the center of our next flower. And again, between these flowers, as you can see, we do not chain or anything, simply just work into the next center. So find the next one, which is cluster of 2 right here, and work 3 double crochet together. 1, 2, and 3. So 3 unfinished double crochet is 3 double crochet together, and again yarn over and pull through all the loops. So this is our petal. Now we need to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again, we need to do 1 more petal into the same place. As you can see, we have 2 petals with the chain of 5 between. Then we skip this cluster of 3, and then we do exactly the same. So we need 1 more petal, 3 unfinished double crochet or 3 double crochet together, like so. And this is our 3rd flower. Again, skip this cluster of 3 and find this cluster of 2. Here will be the next flower. Nothing between, simply just work again 3 double crochet together. Do not finish them. And now chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and do one more petal in the center. 1, 2 and 3, like so. And into this last one, you will do your last 2 petals with the chain of 5 between. So find this last one. 1, 2 and 3. And we are finishing. So we have 1 petal, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and again 1 more petal. 3 double crochet together or 3 unfinished double crochet. Like so, yarn over and finish. And this is what we have so far. So this is the 1/2 of our strip. So this is the first half, and then we will do second half, and then I show you how to attach the strips together. So we will need to complete this strip first. Now, what we have so far, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers. And at the end of this round, you finish like this. And then you will chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Turn your work. Now we'll be working on this side. So we will start into this same place where are your 2 petals on this side. So we will need to place petal, chain of 5 and petal again into the same place right here. So again, work your petal, 1, 2 and 3, double crochet together, yarn over and pull through all, and chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and 1 more petal to complete your very first flower. Work your petal. Like so. And again, you will find the next center of your flower where you work your 2 petals, and you will do exactly the same what we did here. You will do petal, chain of 5 and petal into the same place. So again, we skip in this cluster of 3 and we will find the center where we were working petal, chain of 5 and petal on this side. So it's this one here. And again, you will do petal, chain of 5 and petal. So your petal, chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and 1 more petal to finish your second flower. Like so. And this is your second flower completed. Beautiful. So you will continue like so into this center here, because this is the first half and we need to complete our flower. So we will do into this space here, petal, chain of 5, petal, then you will work into the next center, petal, chain of 5 and petal, and you will work into the last one. So work your way. Once you are at the end, I show you how to finish this first strip. So I am finishing my last flower and I have done my petal, chain of 5, and I need to do one more petal. Oopsie daisy, one more petal. Like so, yarn over and pull through. Now you can see we need to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So to finish, you will slip stitch on top of this chain of 2 or on top of this cluster. So I have 1, 2. So I will insert my hook like so, yarn over, pull through, and slip stitch like so, chain 1 and fasten off. Leave it longer a little bit, like this, and fasten off, like so. And this is our first strip completed. Next, I'm going to show you how we are going to attach the second one. So for the second one, I'll be using the green color. For the second one, you will have to work your clusters the same number as you did for your first strip. So work your clusters as we did for this purple one. So 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, the same way and the same length. And then I show you what to do next. So again, remember you need to alternate, so you will have cluster of 2, cluster of 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2 and 3. Always double check. So I have exactly the same as I had for my purple one. Next, you are going to do exactly what you did for the purple one, only first half. So work your first half and then I show you what to do next. If you need, please rewind this video. So I have done the first half with this green color, as you can see. And you should have exactly the same length, of course. So I finished my petal, chain of 5 and petal into this last cluster of 2. And now I'm going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now we are going to work on this side, but we will be working all together with this strip. But first, we are going to work first petal here, as we did here. So work first petal. Three unfinished double crochet like so. So once you have your petal here, we are going to bring the other strip, and now you need to have the right side and right side like so. So the wrong side will go together, and you need to have the center of the flower together with the center of your first flower here and center of the first flower on the other strip. Now you are going to hold it like this together. We have done first petal. Now we are going to chain 2. I already chained 1, so I have to chain 1 more like so. Now you will work single crochet under this loop on the from the opposite strip. So under this one here. So work single crochet like so, insert, bring it up and work single crochet. So you will have chain of 2, and then the third one, the single crochet, will behave as your third chain. Now we are going to chain 2 more, 1 and 2, and you are going to finish your petal here because we need to have 2 petals, of course. So this will behave as your chain between your petals like we had here, but we attached the other strip as well. So finish this petal here. Do your 3 double crochet together, 1, 2 and 3, like so. And when you open it, you can see how we attached it with a single crochet. And again, so first you will always work your petal, so into the next one where you had your petals here, work your first one. So 3 double crochet together, then you will chain 2, 1 and 2. Now find the flower on the opposite side and work single crochet under this chain here, like so. And this single crochet will behave as your third chain. Now chain 2, 1 and 2, and finish your second flower. So you need to do 1 more petal, of course. So petal here, like so. And when you're opening, again, let's have a look. You have this lovely attaching here with a single crochet. So we chain 2, then single crochet here. So this single crochet will behave as our third chain, and then we chain 2 more. So we will still have chain of 5, but this third one will be single crochet and attaching this strip. So I will show you 1 more time, and then you will finish this on your own. So again, work your first petal, like so, chain 2, 1 and 2. The third one is your single crochet, but you need to attach the other strip, chain 2, 1 and 2, and finish your second petal. Don't forget, 1, 2 and 3. So you will work first petal, then you will chain 2, then you will do single crochet. It will behave as our third chain. Then you will do 2 more chains, and then of course finish your second petal. Then find the next center and do exactly the same. So continue all the way. So I am finishing. So I have done petal, then chain 2, then third one is single crochet, chain 2, and finish my last petal here. So 1, 2 and 3 double crochet together, like so. So I have petal, then chain of 2, then I attached it with a single crochet, chain 2, and finished my last petal here. Now, as you can see on this side, we had this loop at the end in the middle. So now we need to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like so. And again, slip stitch on top of this chain of 2. Like so. Chain 1 and fasten off. And now you can see I have 2 strips attached like so. So you will simply fasten off, but I'm not going to because I need to use this yarn. So this is just a sample. So you will do it exactly like you did here. Now we know how to do the strip, how to attach it as well. So now I'm going to show you how to finish the vest. And as I said, I have 1 panel here, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 strips, and on this panel I have 5 strips. So finish your 2 panels exactly the same, and then I show you how to sew it together. So I am going to attach my last strip to this green one. So I have this beautiful pattern. I have purple, green, purple, green, purple, but it's up to you. Of course, you can do any colors you like or prefer. So I'm going to attach this last strip as we did on the sample, and then I show you how to sew this vest together. So make sure your wrong sides are together. I already chained 5 here, so I'm going to do my first petal, 3 double crochet together, then chain 2, exactly what we did on that little swatch, and chain 2 and finish your petal. Like so. Find the next one, work your petal first, chain 2, work single crochet on the opposite flower under this chain of 5, work single crochet, chain 2, and complete the second petal. And remember, you need to have your right sides out. And remember, you have to have your right sides out and wrong sides together. And continue all the way down. And once you have 5 here and 5 on the other side, and once you complete this panel, of course, I already done my second panel. Then I show you how to sew this vest together. And I am finishing this last one. So I have done this petal, chain 2, and I will single crochet here, chain 2, and finish one more petal, or the last petal, like so. And now, as we are at the end, we already know we need this loop in the middle as we had here. So we need to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and slip stitch on top of this chain of 2. So 1, 2, and right here, chain 1, and now we are ready to fasten off. Leave it longer so we can hide it later on. and fasten off. And this is my second panel completed. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then my second panels go 5 as well. And now we are going to prepare it so we can sew it. So next you are going to fold the panels in half. Like so. And make sure each flower is on top of each flower. Like so. So you know you are exactly, because you have these loops like so, and they need to match. Okay, so this is my wrong side, this is my right side. So we are going to fold it in half like this. And once you have it, I'll show you what to do on this panel, and you will do exactly the same on the second panel. So prepare your stitch markers. So your flowers need to match on this side and on this side as well. So now, once you have it, you are going to count how many flowers you have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I have exactly 21. This is my 21st flower here. So I'm going to place a stitch marker so I know this is my 21st, and make sure you count on this side as well and place a stitch marker. So you should have 21 here as well. So this is my 21st, and I will place the stitch marker somewhere here. The fold, and I have stitch marker here and here. Do exactly the same on the other panel. So you should have 2 panels and marked like this. So this will be on your shoulders. So this is my one panel and the second one right here. Next, this will be my back part. Okay, I am going to show you how to sew on this part. So before we do so, this will be on your shoulders, and I want this part to be more comfy around my neck, so I will skip 2 flowers down, 1 and 2, and on this panel as well, 1 and 2, and I will place stitch marker right somewhere here, just before this third one. Okay, so place it in the middle here and place it in the middle like so. Now we will be sewing from this skip 2 flowers down. So we skip these 2 flowers down like so. We have the stitch markers, and we will be sewing from this third flower all the way down, or from down all the way here, it doesn't matter. So if you have these clips, it's very handy to use them. And now, if you have these clips, they are very, very good. I really like to use them for the cardigans or the vests, because they keep the panels nicely together, because the pins would come out. So now, if you don't have them, actually, if you don't have them, you can also use the pegs. I'm sure you have the pegs. So now, we will place our first clip here, maybe somewhere here and somewhere here. Just make sure your flowers are matching. Okay, so let's just place one here. So here are my stitch markers. We skip these 2, so we will start somewhere here. So my first, and go all the way down and make sure these loops are on top of each other, so you know your flowers are nicely matching. So I will place one clip here and one somewhere here. And that's what we have. And we will be sewing this part until you get right here. Okay, so this was our shoulder seam, then we skipped 2 down, and then we marked here, and we are going to sew this. Okay, now so when I open it like so, if I place my panels like this, this will be the front where it's open, and this will be the seam in the middle of your bag. But before we do so, I forgot to say, you need to sew on the wrong side. So we are going to flip it like this. Okay. And of course, replace the clips. One here. Make sure they're matching. I just wanted to show you on the right side so you will see how it looks like, and then simply we'll be sewing on the wrong side. And there is one clip here, so I simply just replace it. So we're on the wrong side. So we will sew from here all the way up to this flower right here. And to sew, I will be using, of course, matching thread, so you won't see any stitches. So my 2 panels are purple, so I will use my purple to sew it. So first I am going to create a slip knot. We already know how to do the slip knot. Now I'm going to take it off my hook. Insert your hook into this very first loop, like so, and place the slip knot on your hook like so, and bring it up and work single crochet like this. Now we need to get from this loop to this loop, so we are going to chain 6 to get to this loop, and once you get to this loop you will work single crochet. So 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Now you are going to work single crochet into the next loop. So nice and tight. Chain 6, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and find the next 2 loops, one on this side, one on the opposite, and work single crochet like so. And that's how you are going to work all the way down until you get to your stitch markers here. So these last 2 loops right here. So chain 6, work single crochet 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, and work single crochet. And remember, you need to have loop here and loop on the opposite side. Continue all the way down. And I have last 2 loops here. So I chain 6 and I'm going to work single crochet like so. And now we are going to do, where is your stitch? So we are going to chain 3, 1 2 and 3. And where are your stitch markers? So you have flower here, and then you have space here and space on the other side. And we are going to take these stitch markers out. So one is out and one more, and we are going to work single crochet in this gap here, and this will keep it nicely together. So we have flower here, and we have this big space here. We are going to insert like so, work single crochet like this, nice and tight, chain one and fasten off. Like this. We are still on the wrong side, and this is our seam, as you can see, and this is the right side, and it's looking amazing. So this is the chain we were creating, and it's nice and strong, and it's in the middle of your bag. Okay, now for the side seams. So this was at the back, and this will be your front here. Now we are on the right side. We need to turn our vest on the wrong side where we were sewing. So this was the seam we created at the back, and this will be the front. So it's open. These are your shoulder seam, and this will be the opening at the back, so it's more comfortable around your neck. Now you are going to fold it again. Where are your stitch markers on your shoulder seams? So fold it like so and fold it like so. And now this is your vest. Like this, and we are on the wrong side. Okay, so this is my wrong side, and the right sides are inside. So I fold it like this. Here are my stitch markers where we marked the fold, so it should be nicely again. Where are your stitch markers? Here and here. So you should have 21 and 21 like so. So 21 here and here. This is your gap behind your neck, and this is your front. Now for the side seams. So for me, for the side seams, you will do exactly the same. So this is your shoulder stitch marker. So this is your shoulder, the folding on your shoulder, and then you will put it on, and you will decide how deep you want your opening to be. So for me, I went really deep, so I want this opening to be really big, and it starts somewhere from my waist all the way down. But you put it on, and you will see how deep you want. So it's really up to you how deep you want your opening to be. Just try it on and decide. And my opening is about 11 and a half inches, or about 29 and a half centimeters. But it's up to you how deep you want your opening to be. So now we are going to sew the seam side exactly the same as we did our back seam. So do prepare your seam side like so, the same way as we did the middle seam or back seam, and do so on the other side, and then I show you how to sew it. Make sure before you sew it, your right sides are inside, and these are the wrong sides. We are going to sew the side seams exactly as we did our back seam. So start with the slip knot, take it off your hook, find the flower here, and on the opposite side place it on your hook, pull through, chain 1 to secure, and then you will chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Find the next 2 flowers, loop here and loop here, and work single crochet. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you will work like this all the way up. We'll work exactly the same on the both sides. And I am finishing here, so I will do single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And my last flower is here. Single crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. We are going to do exactly the same what we did for our middle seam. So flower, flower, and then you have this gap between, and you will work single crochet. Like so, chain 1 and fasten off. And we are done with this side seam, and we are going to do exactly the same on the other side. This is your side seam, and if you want to know how many flowers I got, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have 14, and then I done single crochet between this 14th and 15th flower. So do exactly the same on the other side. And these are my seams done. So I have 14 flowers on one side and 14 flowers on this side. Now we can take the stitch markers out. And this is the back. These are the sides. So as you can see, side seam, then there is a back seam, and then there is a side seam right here. And I am still on the wrong side. Now we are going to turn it the right way. And your vest is completed. This is the opening for your arms. As I said, you can go as deep as you like or really tight. It's up to you. I wanted it really nice and deep. This is the neck. This is the front. And all we need to do just to hide all these ends. And here at the bottom, if you want, you can also add the tassels right in the middle of these chains, exactly the same way as we did on our belt. So it's up to you. If you want, you can place the tassels right here. So if you enjoy this beautiful flower vest, please don't forget to like it, share it, and of course don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more ideas from me, Sylvia. And please don't forget to find me on social medias. I am on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok. Thank you very much for watching.